Vast and full of immense beauties, our oceans are magnificent treasures that house many wonders and lovely inhabitants. Marine life has much to offer humanity, as we'll see in today's cinema scene, through the 3 films Eye of the Dolphin, When I Find the Ocean, and The Golden Seal. Meaningful and enchanting, our first feature is the 2006 award-winning independent film Eye of the Dolphin, directed by Michael D. Sellers. Eye of the Dolphin tells a coming-of-age story of a girl who finds herself through a special bond with a dolphin. The main character of the story, Alyssa, played by Carly Schroeder, is a teenager undergoing a difficult time. Her mother passed away not long ago, and it is hard for her to cope. Once a top student, she now refuses to obey school rules. After Alyssa is expelled from her high school, her grandmother realizes she cannot raise Alyssa alone and decides to bring the girl to the father she did not know she had. Alyssa's father, Dr. James Hawk, played by Adrian Dunbar, is a dolphin researcher based in the Bahamas who spends his time observing the sea mammal's multidimensional communication and intelligence. Passionate and full of enthusiasm for dolphins, Dr. Hawk has dedicated most of his life to his work and was not even aware that he had a daughter. When Alyssa arrives into his life unexpectedly, Dr. Hawk finds it challenging to balance family and work. Alyssa shows a surprising affection for dolphins. From her first interaction with them in the pool to an unexpected visitor from the sea, Alyssa gradually connects with the playful animals. She becomes happier each day as she spends more time by the ocean and with her marine friends. Conflict arises when the town council plans to build a tourist attraction involving dolphins in order to generate revenue. They do not believe that the dolphins have the capability to communicate with one another and completely discredit Dr. Hawk's research as junk science. Dr. Hawk and Alyssa fear that their beloved friends will become a tool for the entertainment of tourists. The father and daughter must come up with a plan together to save the dolphins by reminding people of the beautiful relationship humankind once shared with the sea and all its inhabitants. Filmed in the gorgeous Bahamas, The Eye of the Dolphin not only tells a wonderful tale, but is also a delightful and soothing treat to the eye. One cannot help but feel a wave of peace after watching the dolphins swimming in the sea. Eye of the Dolphin conveys a gentle theme that dolphins understand and see the world in ways we cannot. And if we open our hearts and minds, we will see that animals and nature are here to nurture us. This award-winning production is sure to warm the hearts of viewers, young and old alike.
Come on, guys. That's as far as we go.
Why don't they just swim away?
Well, this is home. They're used to living with us. They're not wild anymore. We're their family now.
Inspired by a true story, our next feature is When I Find the Ocean. Written, directed, and produced by Tanya S. Hawley in her feature-length movie debut, it is a wonderful film that focuses on a girl named Lily, played by the director's daughter Lily Matland Hawley, and her search for solace by journeying to the sea. The film opens with Lily carefully making a comfortable grass bed by the river. With her dog Joey beside her, she lies down and enters a beautiful dream of an empty white space. She listens as a man's voice calls her gently and wakes up as her grandmother calls out her name. It is soon revealed that Lily has had many similar dreams in search of the ocean, but has never quite reached it. In fact, Lily, who lives with her loving mother Jenny, played by Amy Redford, and grandparents Thomas and Edna, played by Lee Majors and Diane Ladd, respectively, asks them about the ocean every day. Is it beautiful? Is it peaceful? Lily's fascination for these great waters is due to her late father, who was a sailor and never returned after becoming lost at sea. Because of this, Lily has always wished to go to the ocean, where she feels she can be close to her father. Her grandfather tells her that every river eventually connects to the sea. He often takes her out by the creek to meet his wise Native American friend, who tells them about the fascinating displays of nature. Under their guidance, Lily learns to know directions without a compass, tell time without a clock, and comes to know the path of the stream by heart. As we watch the three nature lovers meditatively enjoy the outdoors, we see their deep respect for Mother Earth. But not all is peace and quiet. Jenny's boyfriend, Dean, played by Richard Tyson, has some dark secrets, which only Lily knows about. Fearing Dean but not wanting to spoil her mother's happiness, Lily decides to run away from home, thinking this is the best solution for everyone. Equipped with the belief of her father's protection over her, Lily and her dog companion set off in a canoe, rowing down the river in hopes of reaching the ocean. On her journey of faith and courage, Lily makes a kindly friend in tugboat Captain Amos, played by Bernie Casey. The young girl quickly discovers that the woods are not as safe as she thought, with illegal poachers, traps, and social conflicts to be found along the way. Meanwhile, Lily's family and the local sheriffs are looking for her. As everyone joins in the search, valuable lessons of friendship and community are learned along the way. Filmed in the beautiful sceneries of Alabama, USA, When I Find the Ocean is an engaging storyline that is filled with adventure and hope. It is a rewarding ode to nature's ability to free us of our worries and instill peace among one another and ourselves. Let us now take a look at The Golden Seal, a 1983 production directed by Frank Zuniga. The film was adapted to a screenplay by John Groves, based on the book A River Ran Out of Eden by English author Donald Gordon Payne. The movie portrays a movie scenario about a boy's efforts to protect a legendary seal from hunters. 10-year-old Eric, played by Torquil Campbell, lives with his family on the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. With no playmates, the lonely boy wishes for an animal companion. One stormy night, he happens upon just that, but rather than the puppy that he envisioned, she is the real-life embodiment of a legendary golden seal. Native lore reveals that this seal comes to the islands once every 7 years to give birth, yet it is said to have hidden from the human race due to people's greed. The one that Eric encounters soon births a seal pup, and the seal and boy quickly form an extraordinary friendship, playing together on the beach and in the waters. As it so happens, Eric's father, Jim Lee, played by Steve Railsback, like many of the locals, has long been waiting for the appearance of this fabled golden seal, but their intentions are to hunt the seal and turn her in for a large sum. Now, Eric must stop at nothing to protect his best friend and her newborn from the bounty hunters. But this is no easy task, and he must summon all his courage and love to get his father to understand the errors of his ways and save the sea animals. Thrilling and uplifting with a dramatic musical score, The Golden Seal is an unforgettable adventure in the spectacular outdoors. Young Eric's innocence and noble determination are an endearing reminder that it is not age but pure-heartedness that put you in the right. It is a thoroughly enjoyable film that conveys a sincere message for humanity to reflect on our treatment of all living beings. Eye of the Dolphin, When I Find the Ocean, and The Golden Seal are excellent movies that exemplify the immeasurable gifts that the seas and marine life offer. Indeed, we must cherish our benefactors in nature to safeguard our beautiful planet. Enthusiastic viewers, it was a pleasure having you with us for today's cinema scene. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, coming up next after noteworthy news. May your days be brightened by heaven's love and blessings always.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/CS